11 minutes to 5 o'clock. Fantastic scenes in the capital today. 800 athletes, 21 floats. We think the curtain will finally close this evening on London 2012. It's been a fantastic summer of sport. It's more than sport. It's just it's given us a change in attitude, I think, for most people across the country. Let's talk to Danny King. Danny is an Olympic Games maker from Bedfordshire. He's been at the front of the crowd in the Mall this afternoon. Danny, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Roberto.
Welcome to the programme. Whereabouts are you?
Thank you.
What can you see from where you are, Danny?
Well, I'm right at the front of the mall next to... And I've been down here all afternoon, just seen all the floats gone past and all the speeches, and it's been a real carnival atmosphere here. It's been absolutely fantastic and a great way to end some of the games.
I mean, it's been a very slow-moving procession from Mansion House down to the Mall, but I guess that's the way it should be, slow, so everyone could take a good look.
Absolutely. I mean, my sister the very front, and it took them at least 2 hours before we saw everybody, but the atmosphere was fantastic, and it was a great opportunity to see all the athletes and Olympians that we've seen on TV and in the stadium over the last few weeks, being able to actually see them up close and live, and just to thank them all really for such a great game.
Catherine Jenkins has sung a little song. There's another girl singing. I don't know what she had on her head. It looked like a box of chocolates. Which, I don't know who that was. Chocolates and roses stuck on the top of her head. Very entertaining little device stuck there on top. I mean, what has been your highlight of the parade, Danny?
Really, as I said, it's just been seeing all the other games makers perhaps one last time, really, and sharing all our memories of the summer. I got to work for the Olympics, others got to work the Paralympics, and others were lucky to work over both. You're comparing stories.
Danny, you're a games maker, of course, Olympic games maker. What were you doing?
I was lucky enough to actually work in the stadium, so everything from answering questions through to showing people their seats, and bit of time taking photos for everybody, and just basically making sure everybody had a great time, and I think can definitely say they did.
Danny, I mean, it's come to an end, this magnificent summer of sport. We've spoken about the athletes and the Paralympic athletes, but what about you? Because, having been a games maker, you've done things which are, I mean, you won't get a chance to do it again.
I mean, when I think back to when I first applied, I hoped that I'd get to see some great sport action and to have a good time. It completely exceeded my expectations. I never meet such a great group of people in terms of the games makers. I think that spectators also, as much as anyone else, brought such a fantastic atmosphere along with them. Really, the games makers just bounced on the back of that, really, and just provided for a great atmosphere. So,
I mean, the games makers are extraordinary. I know I was in London again this morning on the tube, and unfortunately back on the tube, people aren't talking to each other just to immerse themselves in the free newspaper and kind of oblivious to everything else. But do you feel your life, and do you think you've changed because of your experience, Danny, as a games maker?
Absolutely. I hope to keep in contact with a lot of the games makers, and who knows what's in plans for us. I've heard that there are plans maybe that we can be utilised in some other future events. But for me personally, certainly, it's inspired me really to just get more sports, certainly swimming and maybe even biking, who knows. But to see that action in front of me really has been a fantastic opportunity to think, right, where can I go from here? And many other people have said the same as well.
Danny, pleasure talking to you. Thank you for all your incredible hard work. Have a safe journey home. Danny King, Olympic Games maker from Bedfordshire. It's going to be very difficult for those games makers who have been exemplary. They've been superb in what they've done. It's very difficult to get back to a normal routine in life because they've been so involved in what's been happening in the capital over the past couple of weeks. It is going to be hard to wake up tomorrow morning and there is nothing left. There are no games, no events, no parade, nothing. We then get back on with our normal lives.